We are back in studio, and we've got Tony with Lee's Heating and Air, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about what today?
I think some of the things that happen just in the house, just like what happens, like you were talking about. You know, where do I set my thermostat? Should I turn it up? Should I turn it down?
Well, here's a fight that we have in my house all the time is if we're getting ready to go out somewhere, she wants to turn the heat down. And I say, well, if you do, then we got to turn it back up, and it takes more power to heat it back up. It's the same thing with an idling car that people say, but we've come to find out that turning off the idle car after 5 minutes is a good idea.
Yeah, well, the thing with the thermostat, just remember this. Have a digital thermostat. You mentioned you still have the round one.
I have the round one with, I think it's got mercury in it.
We got to make a change.
Okay.
Okay, but you should have a digital thermostat. And the main thing is like if you do turn your thermostat down at night, turn it down just like 5 degrees.
That's okay.
Case in point. Yeah. And then bring it back up. And if you go too far, you end up costing yourself more energy to heat up the walls and those kind of things.
And how do you do that? Because the walls actually get colder?
They get colder, yeah, and then they absorb the heat, and so then you have to heat that back up.
So a good rule of thumb is 5 up or down?
Yep.
All right, and what's this right here?
This here, you know, what do you do with your swamp cooler?
You put one of those on
in the fall. Well, normally they will. Folks will put this on and think, hey, it's good.
I've covered it.
Yeah, I've covered it. I got it done. But what happens is, do you ever try to heat a tent?
No.
You just cannot do it. And so that air is going up from in the hallway, goes right up through, right out, heats the blackbirds. The blackbirds are loving it.
You're just throwing money up out of a big hole in your ceiling.
And so what you want to do is not only do you cover it, but you also put the pillow in the hole.
Now, could you put a tarp underneath it, like a plastic tarp, then this over it? Is that bad?
I've seen that done, but then also have a tendency to rust.
Okay.
So you're better off just to put the cover on so it can breathe and get the
put the pillows up underneath.
And then put the pillows up underneath.
All right, now let's talk about filters, because it seems like my wife, you know, I thought I was going to chalk it up to her being pregnant, but she's like, I'm sneezing a lot, and I need to get my filter replaced. And I went down there and I was like, oh, I didn't know you had to do that.
Well, you know, a lot of folks don't, or it's difficult to change, so they don't do it. And so, you know, you really should. This filter just literally came out of a furnace that we were working on, and you can see it's really, really bad. You can see the back. That's maybe.
See, that one doesn't look too bad, but then when you flip it over, then you realize that's what's on the other side.
Oh yeah, that's not good. And
okay.
So, you know, it really, and the best type of filter to use, folks say, this one here will catch the cat if he's glued together. Literally, because if you could see through that if that wasn't so dirty. So what you want to do is use a pleated filter.
You can smell that when you move that around.
I know, yeah. Dude. We'll start sneezing here in a minute. But you want to use a pleated filter like this.
And you got a special going on right now where you'll come to their house and you will change it for the cost of the filter, right?
You know what? I'm just going to come out and I'll change it for free.
Really?
I'm going to change it for free. Lee's Heating and Air will come out to your house, just here, just for, you know, fresh living. We're going to come out to your house. We're going to do a checkout, make sure your furnace is safe, make sure there's no carbon monoxide and no gas leaks, and change your filter. We'll do that for free, just for fresh living today.
Well, that's the best way to get a hold of you.
Call 801-747-LEES, 801-747-5337, or you can find us on the web at leesheatac.com.
And of course, you can always get to that by going to our website, connecttoutah.com, and they'll take care of you.